just stopped for a walk, and all hell broke loose.
A wild chase.
Boom, when they hit that, and they kept going.
Through the streets of Denver.
He did take a shot at us, so he's armed.
Guns going off as police chase down 2 wanted men.
My back window got shot out, so I immediately stopped and took cover.
Then an officer becomes a victim.
That 39th and Osage just shot me through the windshield.
We do have one officer who's been shot.
Tonight, an officer hurt, a suspect dead, and police piecing together a wild day. And right now, police officers still on scene near 39th and Osage. This is a live picture where you see investigators still processing the area. Within the last hour, police confirming a 5th and final suspect now in custody.
Tonight, we've learned that the officer, Sergeant Robert Motika, was shot in the shoulder. He's at Denver Health in stable condition and is expected to fully recover. 7 News there as ambulances dropped off 3 injured suspects only moments after the officer arrived. 1 suspect shot, 1 bitten by a police dog, the other injured when the truck crashed. Police telling us a 4th suspect died at the scene. And again, the 5th suspect is now in custody. We have team coverage at 10 o'clock. 7 News reporter Marshall Zellinger uncovering details showing us all that followed the incidents from this morning.
And we start with Jacqueline Allen, one of the first people on scene, sharing the chaos that dozens of people witnessed. Jacqueline?
Well, it all ended here, Ann, and just in the last hour, police have reopened 38th Street now that they know that the final suspect is in police custody now. This was an intense chase and an intense investigation. You can see here behind me, officers are now launching this massive crime scene investigation because witnesses tell me bullets were flying all over the neighborhood. A gunfight on wheels through neighborhood streets.
They shot at our windshield.
1 bullet hit Cynthia Saucedo's car moments after she'd gotten out.
It's pretty wild.
Clay Schmidt saw the red pickup literally burn rubber down his street. The man in the truck bed throwing scrap metal at officers chasing them.
Pretty nuts, but if you're the type of person that's going to shoot at a police officer, then there's probably not a lot of things you won't do.
While heavily armed SWAT members surround the area, parents huddle outside Horace Mann School where the children could hear gunshots.
They have them down on the floors because they heard the shooting outside the school. And so they had all the kids get down on the floor, and they're not allowed to get up until the police are going to give them the okay.
Witnesses describe initial chaos, the suspects running into other cars. Veronica Montoya's 76-year-old mother was hit.
All of a sudden, the car just speeds up. All the police are chasing him, and he clips the whole front of her car, spinning her out of control.
Witnesses say police cars were also causing crashes, even slamming into each other.
There's a cop going north on Osage and a cop coming west on 38th, and they just hit each other because I guess they're trying to get to the same spot.
Again, an incredible police presence here tonight. You can see the mobile crime scene unit here. From the search perimeter where officers have been going door to door to the multiple crime scenes. Again, bullets flying all over this area. Neighbors tell me this is a transitional neighborhood, but they never expected to see something like this. Reporting live, Jacqueline Allen, 7 News.
A Denver Parks and Recreation truck hit in the crossfire. The back window of the pickup shattered. The driver didn't want to show his face, but telling us the bullet barely missed him.
I started pulling away and boom, my back window got shot out, so I stopped and, took cover again.
The neighborhood surrounded by officers as police search for the 5th suspect tonight. Air Tracker 7 spotting police dogs helping the grid search of backyards where the suspect might have been hiding. 7 News reporter Marshall Zellinger, always investigating. And Marshall, you've discovered police were searching for at least one of the suspects after an incident in Thornton this morning.
And within the last 40 minutes, I confirm with Thornton police, this began at a home where a months-old baby was found dead this morning. As of now, the investigation reveals nothing apparently suspicious about that baby's death. Sometime later this morning, a man approached someone at that same home and pointed a gun, then took off in that red pickup that would crash this afternoon in Denver. Before Denver police were involved in a chase with this red pickup truck, at least one person inside was suspected of pulling a gun on someone around 11:30 at a home in Thornton.
Suspect vehicle, red Dodge pickup, last seen heading westbound, possible handgun.
About an hour later, the same pickup was also spotted in the Montbello neighborhood.
Whoever calling this in said there's a party in a pickup shooting a handgun at kids. Unknown if anyone shot. They said that the male shot at 2 black males about 12 to 13 years old that took off running westbound.
Just after 3 o'clock, that pickup spotted by Denver police with a warning about the Thornton suspect.
Supposed to be extremely strung out on meth right now and currently in possession of a black semi-automatic handgun. And when she actually pulled the trigger, however, nothing happened with the victim.
We've checked the background of 2 potential suspects, both with criminal histories dating back 2 decades to when they were 18. One suspect is 34 years old, and his criminal history includes assaults, theft, and numerous charges for obstruction of police. Another suspect is 37 years old. His criminal history includes weapons charges and menacing. Thornton police tell me that baby death investigation is still ongoing, unknown right now if it's related in any way to what unfolded hours later in Denver. Reporting live, Marshall Zellinger, 7 News.
So here's the bottom line. Denver police officer Sergeant Robert Motika shot in the shoulder during a police chase. All the suspects involved now arrested, the 5th taken into custody in the last 2 hours. 3 injured and taken to Denver Health. One of them died on the scene. Stay with 7 News and thedenverchannel.com as we continue to follow this developing story.